I read that you push hard for standard carbon reporting across the supply chain. I was quite interested to understand why now specifically and what's changed.
Well, it started a few years ago, to be clear, and that was basically coming out of the newer requirements for reporting on scope 3 emissions. And as I said, scope 3 emissions are difficult to handle for every sector, any company. You rely on your suppliers, your customers, your clients, your stakeholders to provide information to you. And in our case, as I said, this means receiving information from more than 3,500 manufacturers on their emissions. And vice versa from their side, how we are actually reporting on our emissions to them, because our emission are their scope 3 emissions and their emissions are our scope 3, right? So what we did was to say, yes, we agree that it would be really good if we could come to common principles on how to report. So how do we measure things? What means an emission in transport? What is emission in shipping? These kind of things. So it was actually a joint project between us and industry. It's true, we led it via what we call the European Healthcare Supply Chain Network. And yeah, it was just a positive project that everyone wanted, and it was out of this requirement to report on scope 3 emissions.